You cannot teach children to behave better by making them feel worse. When children feel better, they behave better. Pam Leo. Have you ever asked yourself, why does my child keep repeating the same mistakes even after being punished? If punishment truly worked, wouldn't the bad behavior disappear after the first few times? Yet for many parents, the cycle continues. Misbehavior, punishment, temporary compliance, repeat. Today, I want to open your eyes to why punishment often fails, and more importantly, what you can do instead to raise emotionally healthy, responsible, and resilient children. Stay with me. This may completely transform your parenting journey. Section 1. Why punishment doesn't work. Let's first understand what punishment really does. Punishment is designed to make a child suffer as a consequence of bad behavior. The belief is, if it hurts enough, they won't do it again. But here's the truth. Punishment focuses on control, not connection. The brain science. When a child is punished, whether through spanking, yelling, harsh timeouts, or taking away privileges, their brain often goes into fight, flight, or freeze mode. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for reasoning and learning, shuts down. The amygdala, responsible for fear and survival, takes over. Instead of learning right from wrong, the child learns, oh, I'm bad. Oh, I'm unloved. Oh, I need to hide my mistakes. Short-term compliance is not true discipline. You might see temporary obedience, but you lose long-term trust, emotional safety, and authentic growth. The hidden costs of punishment: damaged self-esteem, increased aggression or rebellion, lying and secrecy to avoid future punishment, fear-based relationship between parent and child, emotional disconnection. Section 2. The goal of discipline is teaching, not control. Let's redefine discipline. The word discipline comes from the Latin disciplina, which means instruction, teaching, learning. True discipline is not about making children pay for their mistakes. It's about helping them learn from their mistakes. Our children are not little adults. Their brains are still developing. They need guidance, not intimidation. Section 3. What to do instead. 6 powerful alternatives. Now let's go deep into what actually works. 1. Connection before correction. Children listen best when they feel safe, loved, and connected. Get on their level. Use gentle eye contact. Speak calmly. Use their name lovingly. I see you're upset. Let's talk about what happened. 2. Teach emotional regulation. Help your child name and manage their emotions. I see you're angry because your toy broke. It's okay to feel upset. Let's figure out what to do. By teaching them to process emotions, you empower them with lifelong emotional intelligence. 3. Natural consequences. Allow natural consequences to teach. If they refuse to wear a jacket, they'll feel cold. If they don't pack their homework, they'll face the teacher's response. Natural consequences teach responsibility without shame. 4. Problem solving together. Turn misbehavior into learning moments. Ask, what happened? How can we fix this? What will you do differently next time? This builds critical thinking and accountability. 5. Model the behavior you expect. Children learn by imitation. Speak respectfully. Handle your frustrations with calmness. Admit when you're wrong. If you model patience, honesty, and responsibility, they will follow. 6. Use positive reinforcement. Catch them doing the right thing. I noticed how you shared with your sister. That was kind. Thank you for calming down before we talked. Positive reinforcement strengthens the behavior you want to see more of. Section 4. The power of growth-focused parenting. Think of your child as a young tree. Punishment is like cutting the branches, but connection-based discipline is like nourishing the roots. When you invest in emotional connection, consistent guidance, respectful teaching, you grow a child who feels safe, trusts you deeply, learns from mistakes, develops inner discipline. Where did we ever get the crazy idea that in order to make children do better, first we have to make them feel worse? Jane Nelson, Positive Discipline. You don't need to control your child to help them grow. You need to connect with them, coach them, and walk beside them.